Today's adventure was supposed to be my longest ride ever. So I'm going to go to Dolphin Island, ride the ferry across the bay, have lunch at Fort Morgan, then come back. These first few clips of the ride I filmed in time-lapse because you've seen all of this footage before. I had actually just set the camera back to normal and the adventure went sideways. And if you keep watching here, I'll go to explaining how one adventure turned into another adventure. Well, today's attempt at a record-breaking run has ended in disaster. I made it about 16 miles from the house, was turning on the road that would take me into Bayou La Batterie and beyond, and chain broke. So I'm about to call the wife to see if she can come fetch me. And then I got to figure out how to reroute this chain. So, yippee-ki-yay. See you on the next one. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Stop and give you an update on how events turned out today. Right after I shut off the camera earlier, I called my wife. She was able to find me on Life 360 and got directions to where I was sitting. And she came on down in our SUV. We have a Hyundai Tucson that we bought just a couple months ago. And she got there, and I laid down the seats, did everything to make maximum room. I knew that the Bella was going to hang out, but I figured, we drive slow with the hatch open, everything would be cool. Well, turns out that wasn't the case, and it wasn't just the length, it was the height with the race hood on. And about the time we were getting ready to lift the thing into the back of the SUV to try to get it home, a good old Alabama redneck boy in a pickup truck hollered and said, "Hey, y'all need help?" Yes. So he came over, helped us to try and get it into the SUV, and then we discovered it wouldn't fit. And he goes, "Well, do you have other options?" I said, "Well, yeah, I've got a trailer at home for it." I said, "But I don't want to leave it sitting here." And he said, "Well, I'll tell you what, why don't we put it in the back of my truck? We'll take it up to my house. We can offload it, then you can drive, go get your trailer and come back." He said, "It'll be perfectly safe." Okay, cool. So we did. We loaded it up into the back of his truck, and it turned out his house was on the way to mine anyway. So got to his place, we offloaded it, we set it in the shade, and I went on home, hooked up the trailer. This was the first time we'd actually towed anything with the Tucson, and I'm happy to say that it went very well. Towing with the trailer, I actually got a little bit better fuel economy with it than with the Santa Cruz I traded for it. Anyway, I'll go back. I picked the thing up. We chatted for a few more minutes. I said, really nice guy, Billy Short. My gratitude and my thanks for the aid he rendered us. Got home, parked alongside the garage, unloaded the Velo, got it in the garage, then opened up the gate and drove the trailer into the backyard. And man, I gotta say, the 360 degree camera on this thing Wow. I literally put the trailer between the shed and the fence is where I store it. I actually put that trailer in the exact, and I mean exact, spot that it had been. And I didn't, in fact, I have a jack stand that I keep under the back of it so that if I have to get into it, it doesn't go crazy. I didn't even have to move that. That's just how good it was. Anyway, we got everything situated. I came in, had some lunch, cooled off, went outside, went back into the garage, dug the chain out, and right now I've got it soaking in some solvent. Chain was surprisingly clean, and that was with 2,500 miles on it. And I'm going to take and give it a good thorough exam. My guess, last year when I bought it, I had to shorten the chain so it would fit me. And I think when I put it back together, I think the connecting link I used was the wrong one. And anyway, that's my theory of what happened. I will find out when I go out, and I'll wait and do that tomorrow. Clean the chain, inspect it thoroughly, and see what we can do to get this thing back on the road. But that's the update. Today was an adventure, not exactly the adventure I had planned, but it was an adventure nonetheless. So until the next time, see you later. Bye.